Hey guys, this is my review for Smackdown 20th of the 1st, 2012. This is of course Sin City Smackdown in Las Vegas, Nevada. It starts off with Daniel Bryan saying that Big Show hitting AJ last week was on purpose and that Big Show's a monster because of it, etc. He basically repeats that he's going to dedicate his match against Mark Henry for the title tonight to AJ. And somehow that took him 7 minutes. That's basically the only scraps of information I could get from his speech that were important, and I don't know, maybe they just couldn't think of anyone else to fill the time. Because it's in City Smackdown, they do have the roulette wheel where guy spins it and it lands on whatever kind of match you're going to have. It was Cody Rhodes and he got a player's choice and he got to pick who he went against. Now there's a few people in the room, Santino, Ezekiel Jackson, Alicia Fox and Hornswoggle. And of course, player's choice, he either gets to pick the stipulation or the opponent. He picks Hornswoggle, which, yeah, that was, it was funny at the time. So that's on next, it's Cody Rhodes versus Hornswoggle. Now, Justin Gabriel actually comes out because he was, of course, saving Hornswoggle from Heath Slater last week. So he comes out and he's like, Cody, pick on someone your own size. You know, why are you picking on this guy? And Cody makes a point of saying to the ref that this is a non-title match, which means that surely him versus Hornswoggle would have been a title match for him to have to clarify that. I don't know. So yeah, him versus Justin. Justin has new boots with like wings on the sides, they're quite cool. Cody does win via Crossroads, which, damn it, I really wanted Justin to be in the title running, I don't know. It sent Teddy Long and Mark Henry backstage for the roulette wheel for the championship match against Daniel Bryan later tonight. And it is, of course, a lumberjack match, which I don't know, because right now they're both heels, because Daniel Bryan's turning heel really badly, and Mark Henry's obviously a heel with the Hall of Pain stuff. It's then Epico and Primo versus the Usos in a tag team tornado match, which means all four guys can be in the ring at the same time and it's totally legal. Epico and Primo wins. Primo gets the pin over, don't ask me which one of the Usos it was, via a roll-up, I think. Don't hold me to that though. It then goes back to a Royal Rumble promo for last year, 2011. Santino loses to Alberto Del Rio because he hides somewhere. And it's then Sheamus and Teddy Long for the roulette wheel for his match against Wade Barrett. And it's a tables match, which is kind of ironic when you think about it. This is something I wasn't actually expecting to see on camera. It was then a dance-off. And of course, the Funkasaurus Brodus Clay was there, which, you know, that was kind of obvious. They could have found him a better opponent, though. His opponent was Vicky Guerrero. You did hear me right, I did say Vicky Guerrero. She kind of comes out, she does this whole shizzle my nizzle thing and talks like with the izzles at the end of every single word. She really can't do that. She kind of does some sort of seizure, like everything's really robotic, but I don't even know how to describe it. If you look it up, you'll probably die of laughter. I nearly did. Brodus Clay comes out, he's obviously awesome. He gets Cameron and Naomi, which are the two girls that they dance with that are from FCW. The winner is, of course, Brodus Clay and his little chicks. William Regal comes out, because of course everyone's laughing at Vicky. Tells us not to laugh and takes Vicky away. Brodus is then like, Regal, what the hell are you doing? Come on, I want to see what you've got. So William Regal starts doing like the proper English dancing kind of thing. He can't dance. And then Brodus body slams him, which, you know. But one thing, I get a Vicky's gimmick. You know, she plays it really, really well with the whole excuse me kind of thing. But I don't like how everyone calls her fat. She looks pretty good for people her age, and people are dissing her. She's not fat. So it's making other people think, well, if that's fat, then I look horrendous. You know, that just pisses me off, but I do understand why they're doing it. Thought I'd throw that out there. It's then Wade Barrett versus Sheamus in a tables match. It's going pretty well. Jinder Mahal, who's got a thing with Sheamus right now, distracts Sheamus and Wade pushes him through a table. Could have been more exciting, like a body slam or something, but no, he just pushes him onto a table. And then Jinder then sets up another table in the ring, and of course Sheamus comes around a bit, and Brode kicks him through the table, which, that's always funny. Then Ted DiBiase versus Hunico with his little buddy Camacho. the guy that comes out on the lowrider bike. The roulette wheel makes it a flag match, which is where you've got, because it was obviously Ted's from America, Hunico's from Mexico, I think. There was a Mexican flag one side of the ring, other side was an American flag, so you had to, the guy had to get his respective flag in order to win. Ted DiBiase hits Dream Streak, then runs up and gets his flag, so Ted wins. It's then Drew McIntyre and Teddy Long at the roulette wheel. Teddy basically says, Drew, look, you've lost how many matches in the past, how many months? You're fired? And then I don't want Drew to be fired. And then Santino comes out, he's like, no, people are saying that it was a lucky win last time, I want a rematch against this guy. And Teddy's like, alright, spins a wheel, and it is a blindfold match, which I've not seen one of them until now, and it was quite funny. That's up next, Drew versus Santino in a blindfold match. Santino's kind of like going like that and spinning around so the audience can tell him where Drew is, which that's so unfair. Drew actually loses. Santino hits a cobra on him. And I seriously don't want Drew to leave. I think he's really good. They gave him the whole Chosen One gimmick and they just did not use it. They could have gone so far with that, but they just forgot about it, and that pissed me off to no end. Okay, that's my ranting done. It's then Daniel Bryan versus Mark Henry in the Lumberjack match. Now, Daniel Bryan kind of says to all the Lumberjacks, don't you dare touch me, you can't touch me, I'm the champion, blah blah blah. He then he gets pushed out of the ring, I think, by Mark Henry, and the Lumberjacks basically just attack him. And then Mark Henry's kind of kicking him away, thinking, I can't get disqualified, then I won't get the title. So he's kicking them all away. Then Mark Henry pulls out of the ring, and then they all beat down on him, trying to get him in the ring. End result, everyone's in the ring, all the Lumberjacks, Bryan, everyone, Mark, all in the ring. Daniel kind of rolls out somehow, runs up to the backstage bit with his title. Teddy Long sat there going, Daniel, why are you running away? And he's like, look, there's chaos out there. It's like the Royal Rumble, which is what it's hinting at, obviously. And he says that, Teddy Long says that it would be a triple threat match at Royal Rumble, him, Big Show and Mark Henry. We all kind of saw that one coming, but then he says it will be in a steel cage, which I think is a really good match, but I sure as hell feel sorry for Daniel. I was thinking, like, how are they going to do that, because they've had so many World Heavyweight title matches on Smackdown, like, not on pay-per-views. I was wondering how they were going to do it so it's a bit more exciting, because it's like, if you have chicken every day, when you have chicken on Friday, it's not going to be as special. And that was a really crappy metaphor, and I'm sorry for that. It's the first thing that popped into my head. But if it's a good match, they might have trumped it. I don't know. I'll have to see. But yeah, just so you know, Royal Rumble is not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So that should be a pretty good one. That's the only match they've got lined up as far as I know. Obviously, they've got the Punk and Ziggler match, which of course Laurinaitis said that he was going to screw Punk out of the title, which I will be severely pissed off if that actually happens. But that's all they've got right now, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they kind of need to fill out the match card soon. But yeah, that's my review. I've got another name of someone down there that advertised me the other week, so please check them out. Yeah, I'll see you around Monday time, I guess. Thank you.